And I'm not gonna lie, I sat there for like 10 minutes just thinking about that commercial. I was like, what makes me want to go to fucking Iowa after this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put down no one state, but
Yeah.
made me start Googling Iowa.
Hmm. Yeah.
And even after Googling it, I still have no reason to want to go.
Life can be beautiful if you let it.
In the bowl.
Yo, 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 what do you know? Welcome to In the Bowl podcast. I'm your host, Nas.
It's your guy, tall man, live from Dubai.
And as always, In the Bowl podcast is sponsored by your nation's own number one mobile hookah provider, CCTU. They not only do private events, they do wholesale distribution and take it to the next level. And if you like them, you love them, click that like button and subscribe. What's good? What's happening?
Man, what is going on, man? How you doing?
I can't complain, man. We just got off a holiday weekend. We got a little sun time in. It's a good time.
Okay.
It's a good time.
Uh,
But I was
that's
sitting there
what's up,
watching
man.
TV though. This thing kind of blew my mind, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there watching TV, and you know how they have those commercials where they talk about "come visit us."
You talking about the vacation spots,
I guess if that's what you want to call it, when they try to bring
the
more revenue
getaways.
inside. They had little getaways, but not even getaways. They're just like, "Come visit California." Come visit. Like they have these little
Okay.
infomercials or commercials where they're just trying to promote, more revenue coming in. Come visit us.
All right.
So I'm sitting watching TV, and I'm not gonna lie, I got stuck by this one commercial. At the very end, the closing line was "Come visit Iowa."
Interesting.
I'm, and I'm not gonna lie, I sat there for like 10 minutes just thinking about that commercial. I was like, what makes me want to go to fucking Iowa after this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put down no one state, but
Yeah.
made me start Googling Iowa.
Hmm. Yeah.
And even after Googling it, I still have no reason to want to go.
You know what? That makes sense though. I always say I've been to at least 39 or 40 of the lower 48 states, and Iowa just wasn't one of them, man. Nothing pulled me to Iowa.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think in my mind. I'm like, all right, what is Iowa known for? What's in Iowa?
Corn
I'm
and
thinking,
pig.
yeah, I'm thinking college football. I'm like, okay, I know it's a school out there, but that's about it. It's a very, very short list of things to do in Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, they're known for a state fair, I guess. They're known for corn and pigs and pork or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what? I said again. I felt like that was a commercial. They probably could use that commercial money to get back to the taxpayers or something. They could,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
they could have definitely invested that money somewhere else. Because again, I think Iowa, they kind of inside Iowa.
yeah, I mean, state fair, man. I mean, who knows? I mean, their state fair may be how the carnival used to be back in the day, or when the circus was in town. It could be big deal. I mean, folks could be coming from neighboring states, to come to that state fair. It could be world renowned. I'm trying here. I'm trying to give them something.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not trying to put no one state down, but Iowa, again, it's still. I need someone to tell me what is there to do in Iowa. Why would I really want to go to Iowa?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I was talking about Iowa, last week for something, man, but I can't remember. I don't know if somebody lived in Iowa, they're born in Iowa, working in Iowa. I don't know. Iowa was it was a topic of discussion, but again, it didn't stick.
Yeah, nah. You can enjoy Iowa all you want. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. No disrespect to
Yeah,
Iowans, if that's what
yeah,
you're
at all,
called.
at all. Did
We
somebody let
miss
me?
them.
That's the question of the week. Let me know what is there to do in Iowa. Help me expand my, you know, portfolio.
Help us both.
You know, please help me. Help me. Nah, but I mean, not just chill, man. It's the weekend. Just cooling out. That was one of the things I definitely remember from the weekend. It was fast. But it got some beach time in, so it was solid. It was solid, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad you. I'm glad you all got to get out and about, man. I heard there was a lot of rain or cooler weather out there, over the weekend. And I know this is always the big, the big cookout weekend. So anytime it rains, it really throws a damper on things.
yeah. No, it was cool. I mean, just getting out there though. It was funny. I was talking to this couple, and they were like, at the end of the day, whether it's cold, rainy, or what, you'd rather be out there than be amongst all the hustle and bustle every single day, right? So just the change of scenery itself, I think was just what I needed, right? It's just
Yeah,
so solid.
that's what's up, man. Memorial Day weekend was was cool out here. Like I told you, we had some folks in town, so we took them to one of the brunches on Saturday that you know did not let anyone down. It was food galore. You know,
Mm,
which is good because I woke up that morning starving. I was like, you know what? About to pay all this money for this brunch, man. I'm not even putting a cracker in my mouth. I think I had, half a cup of coffee and I was ready to go put in some work, but the brunch was cool and then we hit a play and I'm not gonna lie, apparently I had accepted a invitation to this event weeks ago and I failed to put it on my calendar. So I was completely, in the dark. Folks were throwing out clues like, yeah, we got signed up for something. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, 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 just going along with it. But long story short, I walked into the play and, the play was in a hotel and we go into like, conference room and set up like a reception. So I'm already kind of looking around like, all right, what's going on? 'Cause it looks just like, a wedding reception. They got the head table set up. Everybody is at, these, circular tables. But it was like a wedding reception where one of our folks was the lead. They were the bride. And it was just very, very energetic. I mean, it was, a lot going on. She did her thing. But it was wild, and they pulled in some people from the audience to kind of be a part of it and had different roles. And then towards the end, the end was very dramatic. I think everybody died.
damn.
Exactly, man. It was a wild time, but it was good to see our folks up there, doing their thing, and happy to support, and also I mean the reception food was pretty good. Of course, coming out off of brunch. I wasn't starving, so I fixed, a little something small just to, have something and not look crazy, so that was cool. Then Sunday, we had some folks over, we had a brunch, and this is the first brunch that we've hosted where I think the kids outnumber the adults.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like maybe 13, 14, 15 kids and like 12 adults.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I say kids, I mean like kids. I'm talking about like everybody was under 3 feet. It was it was like well, I think we had like two older kids, may have been like preteens, but the rest were very active, man. They're very active. But it was a good time, I mean, folks came out, the kids got in the pool, they enjoyed themselves, nothing was broken, damaged. Everybody had a great time. Food was good, so it was like a potluck. So all in all, man, I would say it was a successful weekend. And Monday was a day of just doing nothingness.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, man, that's exactly how it should be. Man, I think those little weekends, like, oh, we got to turn on. Nah. The last day's for rest.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
The last day, but Monday was wild. I know you caught Game 7.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I caught the second half of the game. As I told you, I'm a second half viewer. But I did catch it, and it looked like it was gonna be close for a second, but yeah, them boys went on and closed them out, man.
Closed them out. I thought it was crazy anyways. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was talking to folks the other day, and I was like, what happened if they go, it's four straight? They were like, no, they ain't happen. I'm not gonna lie, man. That shit almost happened.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they came close.
They came a little too close. And the crazy part is now they got to play the Nuggets. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting one. They got to pull that dog out. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure that out.
I mean, the Nuggets are well rested. I mean, they ran the Lakers up out of here. What, like a week and a half ago. So,
Shit. Straight
and
sweep.
and that's been the debate of whether with them having that much time off, is that a pro or a con?
Mm,
Because they feel like people could kind of get cold. You're
mm,
sitting around too long, and then the other side is folks are like, nah, they're now well rested, and any minor injuries that somebody may have had, now they've rested that up, hadn't put too much wear and tear on it, so
yeah.
now they're gonna be ready to run. And you got some folks saying Denver in 4.
Mm,
So I don't know if I see him in 4. I do like Denver. I like the whole storyline behind them. It's, first time and I believe first time in the finals, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah.
I like what they got going here. I mean, they're the most complete team. They kind of remind me of the old Spurs. They play just
Mm,
some sound, fundamental, beat you down basketball. They kill you with technique and
Yeah.
execution.
Yeah. That's a great way to describe it. That's definitely a great way to describe it. I don't know. I definitely, I don't know. I don't know four, but it's gonna be, I give it a 5-6. I give it a 5-6. I gotta figure that one out. But I give it a 5-6.
I think we're in the same area. I don't see it going 7, but
Mm.
I see him definitely, getting out of there around, the fifth or sixth game.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not going 7. Definitely not going 7.
Nah, 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 not at all, man. Not at all. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited about the finals. So it should be some good early morning, TV viewing because after the finals go off, man, that's it for sports for a minute. I don't think anything is back until August. That means summer has officially began when the basketball goes off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, no, I'm not even gonna lie, dog. Even when I was at the beach, you talk about how there's some stuff about to go off, and it's about to be this is that you catch up on your book reading, you go outside, or stuff like that, right?
Hmm.
But I got stuck because it was kind of cold. It rained a little bit. I got stuck watching the show Bel Air.
Oh man, you just get on Bel Air?
I'm just getting on Bel Air.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. You definitely want to continue to watch it. So I think it's definitely solid writing, right?
Okay.
But I don't know, man. I feel at some point, some part of it, they could have made this a little bit funnier. That shit was too much of a drama. I felt like I was watching like, just the non-religions of like the Greenleaf.
I
The
know you
best
didn't compare
about
Bel Air
Green.
to Greenleaf.
I know, I know. Don't judge, don't judge. I'm just saying, though. I just feel that those two shows are one and the same.
Oh yeah, I mean that's an interesting perspective. 'Cause you're on season one, right?
I'm on season 2 now.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah,
when the show first came out, that was the whole that was the great debate because the original was like a comedy that may have had some serious messages, serious undertone.
yeah,
But I think with this one, they wanted to take it to a different place to where it is a little bit more drama, and they touch on some different things. 'Cause I think the first thing that really got me was just seeing how dark Carlton was.
yeah. Completely
'Cause you
different
used
character.
to,
To me,
yeah, you used to
completely
him being
different, bro.
upbeat, yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah, but Carlton is
that
dark.
yeah, yeah. I mean, again, I think it was like a different character. That I don't know. I didn't see it. There's some things in there I was like, yeah, it's a little different. And then when you think about the original, and the way they try to press everything in just the 2 seasons. There's certain episodes from the original that I wanted to see if they could even act it out. But on the other hand, I respect the fact that they wouldn't even try to compete with it. Prime example,
Yeah,
same like when his dad came into town. That's like one of the most iconic scenes of all sitcoms.
yeah,
It was a 2 episode in the original, led up to the final episode. Like that was a deep episode. This episode
it
here,
was.
I didn't get it. I didn't get the new one. New one, I mean, I didn't understand that much. They could have done
Yeah,
better, but I respect the fact that they gave him the original. Like, oh, you're good. I'm not even gonna try.
yeah,
So, but it's not bad though, man. I keep watching. I'm not gonna lie. It drew me in for a minute. I was like, damn it. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. That was that was one of our weekly shows, man. So I was kind of saddened, once season two wrapped up. It was like, man, now we gotta wait what 9, 10 months, for the other one, because some shows, like to sit back, let a few play out, so that way you can sit down and kind of binge watch it. But that was one where it was like, nah, it's such and such day, Bel Air's on, get the popcorn, get whatever snack is going to be consumed, and we about to fire this thing up, man. So
Yeah, fact.
definitely, I definitely rock with Bel Air though, man.
A bad shot.
That's a tough show. My man Jeffrey, Jeffrey
I fuck with Jeff.
Jeffrey is another one, where they did a little something something with Jeffrey, and I like that guy, man.
Yeah, I fuck
I
with Jeff.
like I like the way Jeffrey moves.
Yes, I fuck with him. I fuck with him. He reminds me of like I was saying. He reminds me of the Bama that's in what is that? Ghost 2. He reminds me of the what's that? What's the queen pin? What's her name?
The dude who rides with Noma.
Nola. There you go. Yeah, the Bama who rides with Nola. That reminds me of the same people. Same.
Yeah, they kind of got the same energy, and kind of move somewhat the same way.
Listen to it. It's a solid show though. I'll continue to watch it. Not a bad show.
Now you mentioned Ghost, Power Book 2, man. Did you finish the season?
I can't say I have. I was thinking about that the other day. I think I like another episode, maybe 2. But I think it's that show's getting wild.
Yeah,
Like I think I'm at the point to where Tommy showed up to the house.
Okay, yeah. So you're just about in there
Yeah.
because I
So
think that was episode 9.
yeah. So I think I got one more.
Oh man, yeah. It was good seeing the man Tommy, man,
Yeah.
bringing back some old familiar faces and overlapping stories. So I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts for
Right.
you or anyone else who is still dragging their feet on that last and final episode. But yeah, man, they're getting it right. One thing I can say about this season is I'm glad to see the man Tariq behind the steering wheel of a car. Because forever this man was just on foot
Yeah,
getting
but
around New York City.
he just got his car taken now.
I mean, he had it for a couple of episodes.
The shit was short lived. Now he's back. He's in the Cutlass.
But the Cutlass kind of fits him for the way the man is moving, though, man. He wasn't,
So,
moving, like a dude who drive. I think it was a Porsche. He wasn't driving like. I mean, he wasn't moving like a Porsche driver. He was moving like a Cutlass driver. So that car fits him.
and that's fair. That's definitely his. Like you said, some familiar faces start popping up, and my man got in the Cutlass. So, yeah, it's my shows, man. That's what I'm saying. It won't be a bad little days. It rains. I got a couple things to catch up on.
Yeah. I think I may have to step back and catch up on Succession because I think they just wrapped up their season finale. So I think I'm stuck on. I think I'm still season 2, season 3. So I may put that in the rotation to catch up because everything I've been listening and watching. I've been trying to avoid too much commentary on the show because I do want to finish it. Because Succession started out like a good show.
Yeah, yeah.
I just kind of fell off. I think it was like an episode or two that took me forever to watch because I just kept pausing it, coming back to it, and kind of got off my game. But I definitely this is the season to catch up on anything that you may have missed or stopped because nothing new is coming on.
Yeah, oh, I do gotta catch up on Succession. I think I'm on season 2. I think I'm on season 2. Yeah, but yeah, I got a couple shows to catch up on, so it'll be solid. Right now, the screen time's taking up a Beanie Bob shows. I saw a thing the other day where you buy a 75-inch TV, 65-inch TV, but you watch all your shows on a 3 by 4 screen. You know, that's the real life.
Yeah, man. Hey, times have changed. I remember growing up. My mother had the color floor model must have been like a 32-inch in the living room.
Hmm.
I'm back watching, all my cartoons on a black and white TV in my bedroom, so
Times are
the
different.
game has definitely changed.
Time is different. We give these kids too many options. Time has definitely changed. Now, but then it makes me think, right? I was having a conversation. I know, we're getting closer to the end, but it made me think, man, and this is something that, I want we can just ponder on for a minute, but it's also for the folks watching. I was having a conversation with someone today, and they hit me with a question deep when they're talking about, what's the difference between the purpose and the passion?
Mm,
Can they be two different things?
okay.
And I thought that was deep, because, when you just think about that, people, their whole life, their purpose is. Sometimes what their passion is maybe something else that maybe, push you closer or move you away from it.
Yeah, I mean that's a deep question, man. I mean there have been countless books written about people trying to find their purpose, and that's a deep one, man. That's definitely a conversation.
Yeah. Like can when you find your can your purpose change based upon your situation, right? And all that, right? So I just thought that was a deep ass question. Which is what
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
for. So I don't know, man, but That's the question of the week. I definitely want to hear y'all's thoughts on, what's your thoughts on purpose versus passion?
That's a deep one. I think during COVID, a lot of that came to light because a lot of folks had to, a lot of folks had to sit down and spend time with themselves. And I mean, you see so many folks who've done different career paths or businesses or endeavors. And I mean, could that have been a case of where they had a passion and they had the time to sit down and think about it, plan it out, and execute it, and their passion then became their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely is a good one. So I mean, hearing everyone's feedback on that, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
And
Yeah.
to spin off of that, purpose and passion, man. I want to talk about these TikTokers and these YouTubers, who are risking their lives, to capture a video for likes. A couple weeks ago, was a guy in I think it was somewhere, maybe the UK, who was recording himself, going into strangers' houses. And I was like, that's a little risky, what I mean? Because you walk in the wrong house, you never know how that's going to turn out because, I mean, they don't know you and they don't know that, you're here for a video. Things can go left very quickly. But the one that really stuck with me was a young man that jumped off of a cruise ship over the weekend off of a dare from what they're saying. Like I said, I don't know all the facts, but things are slowly coming out. But he was dared to jump off the cruise ship, into the water. And he jumped off, and I think he had like a life preserver or something on him. And then it came out that the guy was, a TikTok, and he was, doing that for TikTok. I'm like, come on now, where do you draw the line between
Fuck that.
creating content and risking your life? I mean, I understand the crate challenge. All right, crate challenge, you may break something, or
Nah,
something may break you,
fuck
but
that.
jumping off of a cruise ship, into the open waters, which I have the utmost respect for, because water, I mean, one riptide can, pull you away, and no, it's a wrap.
Imagine you're not jumping far enough from the boat, and all of a sudden you get sucked in from the blades. Like, think about it. Like,
It,
that's
exactly.
I don't know, dude. I think that's when you are again, that's seeking that your passion versus your purpose. You
Yeah,
know, if you think you're an influencer or whatever, that's your purpose to influence people to do shit. Which way are you going? Is your passion, you want to be, you know, I want to be in this industry and just live this life, but knowing I should probably live it, I could do a different purpose. Use my stuff for good. I don't know, man. I just think people right now are this influencer game is crazy.
yeah, it is, man.
Like
And everybody,
that whole influencer thing, man. It's big where you really make yourself that brand. And I respect that. You should be your brand. You know what I'm saying? You should be a walking billboard when you go outside. That shit's crazy. Did
it
you
is.
and risk your life? Nah, you can have that.
It's like, where do you draw the line, between, something, adventurous, something dangerous, and something that's just flat out stupid.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. That's super crazy. I'm good on that.
Nah, man, you and me both there, man. You and
Again,
me both.
it goes back to the eyeballs being tatted. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Nah, I'm good. You can keep on that.
Yeah, folks doing too much, man. But to all the creators out there, I mean, be safe and be smart. You gotta think things through. I mean, life is chess, not checkers. If you live in life like a checkers player, you're gonna knock on that door, and somebody's gonna answer eventually. So be
Facts.
smart. Be smart.
Facts. 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 Yeah, man. So yeah, that's I don't know, man. It's that this thing that you said, think things through, and that's why it goes into this. We summertime now, right? We talk about the weathers, and we in the DMV, man. You see, we are here. Hopefully after this little Memorial Day, little fiasco with the weather, we here.
Yeah, man. I hope so. You all need to experience it. I know out here, man, it is definitely, warmed up. We're hitting 107, 108, 109 with humidity. I walked over to the gym last night, man. By the time I got to the gym, which is maybe like a 5 minute walk, I already got, just drenched, because the humidity, even though the sun is down, the humidity is what kicks in out here. But I mean, this is what we signed up for. I got a buddy who hit me up like, what does your July schedule look like? I was like, man, I don't have too much going on in July. Why, what's up? He was like, yeah, I'm thinking about coming out. I'm like, man, are you sure you want to come out here in July?
Yeah.
I'm like, July is going to be brutal, but
I'm here.
I mean, it's an experience.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. I always say, man, I despise, the cold weather, so I ended up in one of the hottest places, and I'm content with it, man.
Nah, I'm good. You can keep that.
Oh man, so what you got going on for the weekend?
Shit, about to chill out, man. It's about to be nice, warm. Hit the water. Try this thing again. Get these swim lessons up. You
Okay.
know, it's chilly. It's the Roots weekend. It's the Roots picnic weekend. I think it's been a while since they really had it, and that show's about to be bananas.
Oh, I can imagine, man. I can imagine.
That show's about to be bananas, so it should be live. I mean, I think everyone's gonna be there. Like that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, man. That's definitely one of my all time favorite groups and bands. 'Cause those are some talented cats, man. And just seeing them, how they can just pick up and and just play background for somebody. I mean, take it back to I mean Jay-Z when he was on MTV,
Mm.
had the Roots in the background, man. The Roots and
What?
Jaguar. I mean,
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah. So that's gonna be dope. So yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a fun one.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I think this weekend, one of my buddies, he's on the way out, get ready to, head to another location. So a couple of us are linking up at this all-inclusive, resort out here. So I think that should be a good time because anytime you get this group together, it's guaranteed to be lots of laughs and at least 2 to 3 stories that come
Mm.
out of these trips. So I'm looking forward to that. Relaxing a little bit. I think that the weather is appropriate to pack a couple pair swim trunks and sit by the pool because this is the kind of weather where you need to cool off, man.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, 107. You can keep that, dog. I'm good.
Oh man, I mean 107 is still light work, man. It's when it gets up to like, feeling like 125, 130, the pavement's 145. That's when the heat is real. That's like your August, September heat. This is just man, this is like the oven, warming up. It's not even
Dog,
on full blast yet.
dog, I was literally about to say that, dog. You are literally inside the oven warming. I'm good. That is the temperature of the warm in the oven. You can keep that shit. You can keep that shit.
Oh man, the only thing I'm gonna miss is not being able to cook out while it's daylight. Definitely gotta get some better light in the backyard because trying to fire up that grill when it's 120 degrees outside. I did it once last week. I mean, last year for I think it was what Father's Day or Juneteenth. I think they fell around the same weekend, but yeah, man, that was rough standing by that grill, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. You can keep
Oh man. But hey, once again, shout out to Shisha to you. Don't forget you can follow them on IG. You can follow us on Twitter at In the Bowl Pod. We always say we are two highly opinionated individuals, so if we said something that struck a chord with you, definitely let us know. You heard the question of the week, purpose over passion, purpose versus passion, purpose and passion. Let us know what those two words, mean to you, you know. And last but not least, don't forget to keep those hookahs clean. After every use, just go ahead, rinse it out. So that way, when you're ready to smoke again, half the work is already done and you're good to go. So until next week, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us.